All right, guys. So here's the real estate Facebook investment groups. And of course, as we've been talking, I'm in Charlotte. So that's why I have the Charlotte Real Estate Investors Group. Whatever market you're in, you type in that search bar, right? You type in the search bar, your market, the city, real estate investors. There'll be multiple groups that pop up. In the Charlotte, once I type in Charlotte Real Estate Investors, there's probably 5, 6, 7 different groups that I can join. All of them have thousands of members in them, right? This one has 16,000 members. This is the one I've been a part of probably the longest since like 2017. So this is the one I wanted to show you guys. So what happens is in a lot of these groups, there'll be just posts of things that, let's say somebody needs something done, right? They'll put a post in there, or somebody's trying to market something, or somebody's looking for a contractor, or whatever it is. You can come to these groups and ask. These groups are the resource for you guys as investors. But also, when you have an actual deal, let's look at this one, for instance. Look at this. So this guy came in and posted a deal that he had, right? This is actually, I looked at it already. This is a subject to deal. We don't do any subject twos. And that's a whole nother topics. But I want you to see exactly what he put for like details and stuff and what happened. You'll see there's 20 comments down here. So he came and he put just a couple pictures here. This is not how I do it. This is just an example of how you can put a deal in here and what happens. I'll show you an example of how I do it right after this. So he came, he put the details, right? He has the details of the house itself. He has his subject to details right here. All the numbers that a buyer would need, right? All the numbers. That's what's most important when you go and you post your deal in these groups. You got to give them enough where they can run an analysis, right? He gave some some details on the condition of the home in this paragraph, right? And then he gave pretty much his ask, right? As far as what he's looking for in a few pictures. Now look what happens. You go down here to the comments, and here's some people who said, hey, I'm interested. People who post their email, right? People say, I'll buy this right now. What's the assignment fee amount, right? All this stuff. They're interested. Look at this. Kelly said, can you please add me to your buyers list? Right? When you post a good deal in these groups, the buyers will come. You don't have to go searching for buyers to add them to your list to hopefully then go find a deal. Find the deal first is my biggest advice is find the deal first. That's how we do it. This guy put the deal in here. He put the details you need, and he probably got a bunch of direct messages and stuff that we don't even see here. These are just the people that were willing to post it in the comments. But he probably walked away with at least 20 new buyers that he can put on his buyers list, right? Now let me show you an example that I posted. Okay, so here's an example I posted, and it was a little far back. I don't post in the groups anymore because I have a buyers list, right? When you're going this route to post deals in Facebook, you don't have a buyers list yet. You're trying to build your buyers list. You're going to build your buyers list by posting great deals in these groups. You post 3 great deals in these groups, you got 100 buyers. Then you no longer have to go this route and post your deal publicly. But here's an example of a deal I posted, right? Good morning. Just got this house and adjacent lot under contract and looking to assign. And this is the exact framework I want you guys to follow too when you post it in these groups. We want to give, here's the address, right? What did I not include in the address? I did not include the street number. Why? Because sometimes when you do that, some of these daisy chainers or scammers or whatever, they'll go and they'll skip trace this address and call the seller themselves direct. And then they'll try to negotiate something, or they'll even tell that you're a wholesaler. They'll tell on you and say you're a wholesaler and you're posting a deal in the group, right? So I always try to avoid posting the street number. In some of these groups, they do require you to post the street number. And if they do, just go ahead and post it. Right. But in any instance where I can avoid that, I do. OK, so we have address. We have stats on the property. 2 bed, 1 bath, 1266 square feet. Right. We have numbers. ARV is this. Estimated repair cost is this. And then I gave a few sentences about the value of the lot. Yours likely won't have this part. So I'm just showing this example. You won't have this part unless you do have an adjacent lot, that you can give value to. You'll skip to this, your asking price, right? And then you'll go to the closing date. And then you'll tell them how to contact you, right? That's as simple as it gets on this part. You're just giving them enough nuggets for them to be interested. When you get their contact and their email, then you give them the full shebang, the whole property description, which we will go over that in a separate chapter. Then I posted just enough photos for them to see. The condition of the interior, just, I got 7 photos up here. Just enough for them to actually see for themselves. But that, in instance, is enough for them to run an analysis and see if they're interested. If they want more details, look down here. This is what they do. Provide me with your contact, your email, right? He said, I DM'd you. Got another email, another email, another email, another email, right? So now at this point, I'm just building my buyers list. And when I receive those emails, now I can give them, again, the whole detailed breakdown of the actual property description and all the photos and the video walkthrough. So then that's when I give them the whole shebang of what they need to make a decision right then and there. Right now, we just need to provide enough to get them interested, right? And guys, if you do 3 or 4 of these and you continue to build that list, you no longer have to go this public route of posting your deal on a public site like this. You build your own buyers list, an email list where you can send those deals to these people you've already vetted directly without going public with it. But that's it, guys. These Facebook groups, the buyers are in here. They're searching every day. I know buyers who, this is the only way they find deals. So they can't wait for new deals to be posted. As long as you provide a great deal, the buyers are here, guys. I hope you get that. I hope you understand that. I'll see you guys in the next chapter.